got time today. I ain't got a whole lot of time, but I got time today. I guess the rain just go along with what I was led to speak on. You know, I guess for those of us who are growing, who trying to mature, who trying to level ourselves up as beings from an inward space, just to be better, just to be a better human being for ourselves. It's a fight, because everybody not on that same journey in their journey. For those of us who do everything we can and stop at nothing to continue to be better than we never been, through each and every thought, each and every breath, in each and every moment we have, we know it's a continuous fight. To those of us who are no longer angry, who are no longer bitter, and who are no longer in resentment because we forgave ourselves, to forgive others, whether it was with an apology or without one, we know it's a fight. For those of us who don't wish bad on nobody and not mad at anybody, we know it's a fight. If you don't know who really got your back, for those of us who don't know the fight, or we miss what the fight was showing us, if you don't know who really got your back, you'll walk right out from under your covering. Now that's gonna mean something different to everybody that hear it. And some people gonna feel like it's speaking to you, some people gonna feel like it's speaking for you. I'm just the messenger. With that, I want to say this. If God recognizes you, whatever God may be to you, source, spirit, some people, Satan is God. So I try to be, I'm very mindful when I use that word, but whatever it is to you, if God recognizes you, sometimes that's going to have to be, that's all that matters. Don't look for validation nowhere else, because we really don't need it. We came here to figure out the part that we play, not have a need to be applauded or validated or congratulated in whatever part that's played. Just figure out the part that you play. I did. But if God recognizes you, that's all that matters. Trust me. Everybody ain't meant to understand it. You know how many people that understand my journey? If I wrote it script by script, word by word, page by page, the whole blueprint, people still wouldn't get it. I had to learn that. More so, it's not something that I had to learn. I had to accept it once I recognized it. It's a fight, but ain't nothing stopped. A lot has changed, and we still expanding our range. We still putting in this work. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. I am Saiwoo the God. I send out what I intend to attract. So I send out stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness for those who ain't catch it the first few times. I hope everybody resonating, feeling good for no reason at all, at the highest version of your beautiful self, emanating love and light in all that we do, joy and laughter, Who thought it was easy being you? See, it's a lot of people thought it was easy being me. And I mean, a lot of people. So I know it was a lot of people who thought it was easy being you, especially depending on, you know, what gifts you came here with. Because all of us didn't come here with the same gifts. All of us don't know how to use the gifts that we came here with. All of us haven't even tapped into the gifts that we got. That's okay. But I know it wasn't easy being you, because it wasn't easy being me. And anybody who think that it's easy being me, you probably don't bump your head. You hear me? I say that because a lot of times we get caught up in life. When life catches us up, we'll get caught up in life looking at other people's lives. And we'll lose, and we'll get distracted and distract from what our life is trying to show us and how we supposed to be living. It's gonna talk to some people, it's gonna talk for some people. It took a lot of work. It took feeling all the emotions. It took going through the mental conflict. And it took the inner fighting to not get contaminated by life experiences. All while at the same time continuing to put in the work. Because it's hard to continue to be inspired and motivated when you're going through pain. I know what that feels like, family. So I'm hoping I don't hope I'm speaking to somebody that's in that place. I'm hoping I'm speaking to people who don't get up out of that space. But I do hope I'm speaking to people who resonate with what I'm talking to. If you healing, I'm sure you do. I don't even question it. It took a lot of work. All the emotions, because we go through a lot of emotions that we won't never tell nobody we feeling. See, I'm a human being, this is how I know, so I can speak the raw truth. And if you say it don't resonate with you, I know you lying. You must be really, I don't know what you is. we all from the stars though, we on earth. But if things that I say don't resonate at some point with all that come across these messages, it's a problem. And all we need to do is just look in the mirror. It took a lot of work to not get contaminated by life experiences as we go through them, while at the same time continuing to put in the work while going through the hurt, so I can heal, so we can heal. Raise our vibration from the triggers and trauma that life has placed upon us, that family has placed upon us, that society has placed upon us. It took a lot to be what y'all see. It's a lot to be. I know it took a lot for y'all to be what people see when they see y'all, because it took a lot for me to be what y'all see when y'all see me. My name is Saiwoo. Can you relate? Because some is. Some of us are, some of us not. You know, the way that I express myself is something that I find as a skill set, because everybody not able to communicate what they feel. Then I'm passionate about the things that I express, you know, and that swells up within me, and the way that I make it a flower through a message. And I give us our flowers through the things that I say, because I ain't here to condemn nobody, I ain't here to put down nobody. If I said, as I have said before, we still in retrograde, I'm stuttering. As I have said before, I'm just like each and every one of y'all, you know, who in flesh. I don't care what we got, I don't care what we don't got, because what we have or what we don't have don't make us who we are. I'm just like each and every one of us who call ourselves a human being. I'm just trying to be a better one, or trying to be better at being a human in my being and through my being. So be okay with being you. You know, it's a freedom when you could really, when you don't have to even look at yourself or be in front of a mirror and you can see yourself, and without having to see a reflection of yourself physically, you are okay with you because you can see your own reflection through your own light. Some of y'all gonna relate. Some of us gonna relate, and some of us gonna pretend to. That's okay, I get it. Time, energy, effort, consistency, and most of all, discipline. I'm stern, but I got a good heart. So I know how to laugh, I know how to lighten up. But I'm hard on my lessons because life was hard on me, you know? Don't allow nothing to make you feel guilty about living your life. Because we as people have a tendency to do that too. You know? We have a tendency to make other people feel guilty about where they at in their life. That's foul. Ego, judgmental, jealousy, lying to ourselves and to others, envious. If you operate out of ego, you might not comprehend me right now because you already blocked out the things that I'm speaking to. If you operate out of judgment, you might not comprehend me right now because you already blocked out the things that I started speaking to. If you operate out of jealousy, you're probably not going to comprehend me right now because you've already pulled the cord because of the things that I'm speaking to. If you operate out of a place of lying to yourself, so I know you a lot of me, you probably already don't plug the plug. You already went off my page. You already went off this platform. If you're a hater, you're not gonna comprehend what I'm trying to relate to you right now, unless you want to hear. You're not gonna comprehend me unless you want to hear. I hope you do. And if you do, I salute you. They say real recognize real, family. And it do. But we must also figure out for ourselves. Because real has its levels too. At least as we have, at least in the ways that we have titled it, you know. Snitching real, for those who dig it. You know, it's a lot of things real. I'm gonna stop there. But it's a lot of things real that ain't really real. But to those that's in that type of culture, or in the part, or in the aspect of that culture, and what we call culture, then that's real to them. But everything that's real to everybody ain't real to everybody else. But they say real recognize real. But it take us experience to figure out that the fake do too. The fake recognize real too. If real recognize real, what made us think that the fake don't? But that's where we get our lessons from. Some people gonna relate to it, some people gonna pretend to, depending on what you've been through. But if the real recognize the real, then the fake do too. That also showed me that real situations expose fake people. And with that being said, you're gonna have to learn how to co-sign yourself. Because you never know who's next to you. Good, bad, or indifferent. Everything that we go through in life meant to place us right where we're supposed to be. It feel good for no reason at all on this thundering Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. When I be honest and I look within me, and then I look around me, I look around us, I start to question, how woke are we? How woke are we? Because the woke, it seems, or I thought we were supposed to be getting, all I see is the worst that we getting. That don't mean I have become worse with it. It's just observation. The more woke we become, the worse we get. You know, murder at an all-time high around the world. You know, murder doing more killing than diabetes. You know, shit like that we may not be paying attention to. Murder killing more people than diabetes. More murder killing more people than a lot of disease that we get diseased with through life by accumulating the different energies that life be placing upon us, and we don't know how to transmute it and transform it and heal ourselves, you know, without needing pharmaceuticals. I say that to say, don't let the world turn you cold. Don't let the world turn you cold. You know, and that's a deep lesson. For me anyway, because I was on that journey to allowing what I went through to penetrate me enough the way the world was turning me cold, and something snatched me, you know. In different points in my life, I done been in that place, you know, and different things snatched me. My angels, whatever you want to call it, something snatched me and pulled, and you know, got my attention, so to speak, you know. Use your mind to stay in your body. You know, every storm don't become a hurricane. And through the hurricanes we have, we can't be still in the storms. It's a metaphor. Use your mind to stay in your body. Don't let your pride get in the way. Last but not least, because I know we're not perfect, but we got to be careful how we treat people. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Y'all rock with me. Thank you for the likes, shares, comments, subscriptions, therefore so on, donations, or whatever. However you support, I appreciate you. I love y'all, family. Stay up.